To dream something that you can fit everybody that you love into, it's so large scale that it's hard to will yourself to even think like that because you have all kinds of fears. Failure, judgment.
What is your fear? What potentially holds you back the most?
I don't think it's failure. I think it'd be judgment. Part of me doesn't want to let myself down. Like if you go for something and then you don't achieve it, you're like letting yourself down. But then everybody sees you failing and they're like, oh, that's too bad. Like I don't want that moment.
There has never been a piece where I've looked at you and judgment has crossed my mind, which is interesting.
Maybe like me trying to do overheads. That might have triggered that response. Just kidding. But
no, you're not kidding. It for sure did. Balance is not your strong suit.
No.
You're way too sweet.
Yet.
I think for me, judgment affects me a little bit more on the work side than it does on the life and pickleball side. I think there's 3 separations for me. Work, which is pickleball, but it's teaching pickleball.
Sure.
Then there's playing pickleball, and then there's outside pickleball. Someone, has negative things to say about my job, my performance, my coaching ability. That hits home for me. But there's always going to be thorns in a rose bush. And I think that's a really hard thing to overcome and look at. It's failure everywhere else for me. But I've gotten over that. I mean, that's matured for me quite a bit because it only matters when you make it matter.
Sure.
So, a little bit of a mindset shift.
If you do something that's like true to yourself and makes you feel fulfilled and happy, it doesn't matter really what anybody else thinks. Really, it is only you that matters.
How can you fail if you determine the definition of your failure?
Failure to me would be like never trying.
Being so scared to try because you might fail.
Right. Yeah,
that's
failing
right there.
Yeah.